Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Frank Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel to never miss the live show, and if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. Thanks, much appreciated. Also, if you're watching on Steam, I'm watching you, but I'm not expecting a lot of viewers on Steam, but I'm watching you. Also, I have a little bit of a flu or some kind of cold, so never mind my voice, it's a little bit hoarse. It's a little hoarse, it's a pony, but hey, I'm doing my best. We'll be streaming for about an hour today. So the lottery is probably a little bit earlier than usual, and I've got a small surprise at the end of the live stream, and we'll talk about it a little bit, and you can give your feedback and we'll improve it. So that's pretty cool, that's coming up at the end of the stream. But for now, let's dive into the game. So once you're in the game, use the buttons on the left side of the screen to select the hero you want to play as usual. And since we're doing things a little bit differently today, let's start off in the cartoon visual style, no problems there. Let's see, let's go with the fighter today. It's pretty easy, walk up to a monster, boom, hit the monster, next monster. Enter your player name and password in these boxes. Also, hi Stanley, hi Angelio, hi Coldswalker, hi Hum, hi Niels, hi Scott Worry, hey Obi, welcome. And I probably forgot some people, but welcome. Sign in, we'll do that in a few seconds, and the buttons on the right side of the screen take you to the game's social media, Facebook, Instagram, which doesn't work on my cheap phone, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter and Discord, and the Discord server is run by a community of volunteers who do a very good job at playing together, building together, like baking cakes together. It's pretty cool. They also do housewarming parties, so if you feel like that's your kind of thing, please join the Discord server. And the website button takes you to the game's website, where you can send private messages to your friends, you can set your hero colors, you can buy the game using the links at the top of the page. It's pretty cool. And the center button sets the in-game language. We're going with English, and we're also starting off in the cartoon visual style. Maybe we'll switch to 3D later on, but I'm not sure. Let's sign in. Hey Space, welcome. I've got my game controller with me here. It's connected via USB, as you can see, and that works on Windows, Mac and Linux. So let's say hey all.
This will be
Fair Super says OMG, hey, I'm here. Hey. Firefly, do you have medical help on standby? No, I don't. It's just like dial 911 if you see me faint or if you see me fall over. And we've got Sofiala, Doriala, Solitario, Angelio, the entire party crew with the dragons is here. Let's go. Follow my teleport. Angela Ingles is here. Angela learned English. So at least we're going to visit the, we're going to use up the free coins, so we're going to do the free coin thing. Then we'll probably have the lottery, so if you feel like it, follow me. Oh, the game looks pretty cool. This game looks pretty good. Let's see, he looks drunk, thank you. I've built a new house, I suggest you go check it out during the lottery. I suggest you don't make every discussion about yourself. Don't you dare sneeze on stream, I don't want to get infected. I'm trying my best. I will probably switch to the starting card, and I'll probably mute the microphone for a moment so you don't get sneezed on. I always watch with the sound off, so for me it makes no difference. Right, thanks, Space. Hey Beals, Space reads lips. Hey Bobby. Yeah, indeed. I got the Angeldust t-shirt in the mail. I'm wearing it right now for the stream, nice fit. Hey, Stanley. That's pretty cool. Can you send a picture? It doesn't have to show your face, but if you feel like it, you can send a picture, or maybe send it via email, or send it on the forums if you want to share it with everyone. I'd be really interested to see what it looks like. It's a smart fit, or tight fit, or a slim fit, or whatever. Medium size, red color. There we go. Stanley got drip. Yeah, he's got the. Yeah, indeed. We plan to. Got the red shirt. Sounds good. So you're kind of like the crimson type, aren't you? I maybe should also get a crimson, a red shirt, because red kind of looks warm on me. It looks good. Breaking news. Firefly asks underage player to send him photos. Hey, but parental guidance. We've got parents in the chat as well. Portugal stays strong with no corona cases. VMS. Oi. Benvindo. Este Angeldust. You're welcome. I'm just walking ahead here. I'm trying to get rid of this corona thing. Also, I've been playing this game for a few days this week, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, apparently we have 1 or 2 cases of the corona thing in the Netherlands. I'm not really worried. I think we're all pretty healthy dudes and dudettes. I don't get the hubbub about the virus at all, so call me skeptic, but I don't believe in it. But that's the thing with the science, right? It works even if you don't believe in it. But I don't believe in this virus. I'm not sure. Red makes people look more attractive indeed. Oh. So Solitario over there with the red dress. Looking pretty cool.
See if you can dodge this.
Wordt snel beter, Firefly. Hey Loki, ik weet niet of je normaal gesproken ook Nederlands praat. Goedenavond, tof dat je erbij bent. Ik ben een klein beetje grieperig of verkouden. Dus geen topvermaak vanavond. Korte stream. Aber Loki, sprechen Sie Deutsch oder sind Sie Niederländisch? Ich weiß es nicht. Ich weiß nicht so genau. The earth is flat and corona will kill us all. One of these is true. Also Angelio flying ahead on the golden dragon over there. Stan is the man joining us. Hey Stan, where's your red shirt? Oh, you're not wearing any in the game? Well, too bad. Russians got absolute immunity. Hey Alex, good evening. Alex, stay a while and listen. I've got a surprise at the end of the live stream and you might want to see it. But if you don't feel like it, that's also cool. Because you don't feel like a lot sometimes. Niels just came back from Germany. How was Germany, Niels? And I found that German people are racist to Dutch people. Duits and Nederlands, there we go. I am German and Dutch, isn't that weird? I am gold member. Solitario says, visit my castle please. Well, I have other plans. Hey Obi. Is the rumor true that Angelio is going to have Dragon taken away because he took up too much of the streaming city? We're going to take a look later on in the stream. And maybe we'll decide what we're going to do with the dragon. Thanks to Leander who found 2 golden dragons. We found ourselves in a quite sticky situation. As in? Oh, I was stuck to the floor. There we go. Hello Dariala, привет. I'm not sure if Angelio is going to have his Wonder Builder badge taken away. There's a few things that I can't comment on at this moment, so... One is Angelio questing and wandering, so... We'll talk about that later. Tried to enter a club and he said I wasn't on the list and I told him he's lying. We needed to bring girls. There we go. Bring girls, get in club. Life is that simple. Hey Niels, how's the new house going? Are you already living in it? Or still just sleeping? Still sleeping. Did you see this? We got a 1 coin bird. I'm not sure if Hum is here. He had to study for midterms.
That was easy. Let's do some hunting.
Yeah, it's cool. The house burned down, it's cool now. It's cool now. They're everywhere. Who is everywhere? I'm a little bit confused. This might be the fact that my head is stuffed a little bit more densely than usual. But what are we doing again? Hey Hum, nice dragon. Visit my castle. Not at this moment. Oh, 1 coin birds, there's a lot of those. Firefly, I have the brown bird questing blues. This quest is a real bugger. Yeah, it's the brown moa today. I need 1 more. Oh no, I need 10 more. So join me in this quest, finding some moas. You can probably find some in the savannah, so if this... hi kitten. If the savannah lasts for a few minutes, we can probably find a few birds here. Does today's stream last 2 hours? No, about 1 hour, Alex. But you know me, sometimes it takes a bit longer. But it's about an hour, so it's a pretty short stream, but there's a surprise waiting for you. Thank him for the harder quests. Yeah, there we go. I removed my roof for more coolness. If my Wonder Badge got removed, what happened to Count with the Villa? It's probably still the same. Okay, then I'll see you after half an hour. Alexi, I'll see you after half an hour. Alexi also's got a new avatar, maybe even a new account on the YouTube. Today's boss creature 10 brown moas, yeah. But if you find one of them, there's bound to be some more around. So let's see where we end up. Where is everyone? Where is the moa? Stan as the man is entirely yellow. Scott Burry has decided to go with a very colorful route. When Lotteria? Yeah, Lotteria in about 20 minutes. Now, don't you worry, Angelio. There is though one thing that we need to talk about a little bit later on in this stream. You'll notice what happened to Count Worth de Villia. You'll notice.
Make sure no one gets hurt. That was a good one.
Moa, fairly low spawn, only in desert, floating sands and black rock. Oh, yeah, there we go. Colts Walker, a tip from him. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you, but I decided to ignore you for a moment, Solitario. I don't like that. No, you're going to be a disappointment.
Let's see how they handle my blade. And stay down.
But the surprise is still coming, so the surprise is pretty cool. It's pretty fun. My sorceress is my trophy character that I mainly use in the game.
I knew we could do it.
Kind of like the trophy wife. Well, she's entirely yellow, so that's pretty cool. Going to the east. I killed a boatload of brown moas, but they were apparently the wrong shade of brown. Huh? Huh?
Let's see them dodge my attack.
That is why she's all gold. The vibe check, well, I'm vibing. I'm doing wonderful, thanks Ruan. Ruan, you also want to stay around for the surprise. You'll be delighted. Did something happen on Countworth? No, not really. Unless you made something happen. Oh, there we go, the memes are starting. Yeah, one thing that I noticed though, YouTube is changing up the emojis. So previously they had a different set over there. And now they're like all shiny and they've got gradients in there and a little bit of shading. So for me at least, the emojis on YouTube have changed. Hello, voce now me mando mensagem afirmando... What? Depois far... No, I cannot visit your wonder today. We don't have enough time. Everyone says nothing changed here. Okay. My emoji never changed. One thing that I did notice changed, Colts Walker, is your house. Your horse house. Now it's got a different kind of shade of stuff for the manes or for the tail. So that's something I noticed.
Let's see them dodge my attack.
Let's talk about the new block idea on the forums. Yeah, what about it? It was a pretty good idea. So if that was the combined effort of you, Obi, and of you, Colts Walker, that is not news, that is old. Oh well, today was the first day I noticed, so...
Nice loot.
Then what is what you will talk about with me? Oh, you'll see, you'll see. You'll see, and you probably will be disappointed for a week, Angelio, but next week everything will be back in order.
Let's see how they...
So the idea was pretty good. So for the people who didn't really catch the forum post, Obi suggested adding a block to make panels not act as doors. So pretty much every other panel block that you place vertically should be a new kind of block that would take on the appearance of the block below it. And then it would make sure that it doesn't turn into a door. And that would actually work. It's actually a great idea. It's actually a solution for a problem that's been bugging me for years. So I've always wanted to kind of make panels also not open as a door. But I never had a good solution, because there's two things that you need to do. You need to make sure that the game doesn't render it as a door, so it doesn't appear as a door and doesn't have the door effect on it. And the other one is that you actually don't want to go through. I very like your game. Well, I very like you, Solitario. The other one is that you need to physically block things from moving through the door. And that's entirely doable if we add a new block, which is actually physically solid, instead of not solid like the panels. Then you can actually make sure that you can't move through the panels, because players are 2 blocks high. So if you make sure that every other block is a solid block, you can actually not move through the wall. It's a great idea. It's like everything fell into place there, and I'm really happy that I didn't implement a different system just yet, because this is kind of a perfect solution given the current engine and the block collection that we have. Ruan says, I built a new house and the other day it was completely gone. I had to build something so fast it could be empty. Oh, you too. Ruan, did you use the delete my house function on the website? Let me know, Ruan. This is a pretty important thing. Did you use the delete my house function? Angelio really doesn't like it. Angelio, it's the big talk. It's been a long time coming. You'll probably not like it. Yeah, someone's saying GG OB Colts. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's
That was easy.
I didn't really implement it just yet because I didn't feel too confident and I was working on a few other things. But I might add it this week and I might release 3.9 at the end of this week because my signing certificate for Windows binaries is expiring pretty soon at the end of this week. So I might even release 3.9 this week if I feel like it. But there's also some other things that I'm working on, so stay tuned. Glad you like it. I wasn't sure you'd like it. I like it a lot. With just one block, we really up the building possibilities again. So, Firefly is a coward. Yes, that's entirely correct. One question that I do have though: is it okay if the block takes on the upper portion of the panel, or should it kind of be dependent? I'm not sure what kind of behavior I can program into this, but it will probably be a system where you just have the top portion of the panels be solid. I have a good solution for the panel issue. I want to explain the binder block to you. I already understand it. Lottery in about 15 minutes. I've been avoiding too tall panel details for years. Glad the issue is solved now. Yeah, it might not be perfect, but it will be pretty good. Yeah, I use this. Okay, Ruan. So, a few people have been reporting problems with that button. I think it happened to Lucy. I'm not sure. And I think it happened to Infamous. They deleted their house and they built a new house, and then the new house got deleted. And the old house, the one that they had built, that briefly showed up on the website and then it disappeared. So I'm really looking forward to diving into the code one more time to see if I can fix it. But it's probably got something to do with the delete thing. And that's also the reason why there's no claim delete thing just yet, because I want to prevent people from deleting too much. Is it about something missing or something that will be removed? Yeah, it's about something missing, kind of. But it's not too bad, Angelio, don't worry about it too much, but you'll see it at the end of the stream. With the surprise coming up. Yes, Angelio, I will be removed. Okay, Obi, I confused to not have read all Discord, it's been a busy week. Yeah, so Colts, it's a new block that you place on top of a panel that is below it, and then it will make the entire section kind of solid, because you cannot move through the area anymore, and it will take on the appearance of the panel block below. I can't find the remove Ruan's house function. Oh, there we go. Your idea was not only coding adventure, but also the possibility of having doors mixed with not doors. Yeah, Stanley has a serious bug to report. He has to do with friends. Okay. Every second, yes, every second block. Oh, solid. Didn't you say 2D things are permeable? Yes, but if we're going this route, then, yeah, then that's the sacrifice that we need to make. Then you can make 2D things appear solid. Yeah, that's the exception that confirms the rule, kind of. I was also thinking about maybe making panel blocks horizontally oriented, so that you could place horizontal panel blocks, so that you could use like glass panels for glass floors, thin glass floors, and wooden panels, and even the door designs and so on. So you could also have snakes in the flat plane.
All right. I'm gonna have to charge.
I'm gonna leave for now. I have to sleep, Niels. Sleep tight. Every time Stan starts Angeldust, he sees that he has a new friend accepted, but it keeps happening. What? Huh?
Getting paid to stand around? Sure, why not?
Good night, Niels, says Duff Forever. Hey, Duff Forever, I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Clear claim button for IP of Wonder Builders. Yeah, that would be very nice.
See them dodge my attack.
Right, horizontal. When a binder block is placed by itself, it should appear as a thin horizontal bar, so it has appearance when it's by itself. Yeah, that's the most problematic part. One design that I thought of, and sorry, I need to cough for a moment. There you go. So one design that I was thinking of is Fabian Vos. No spaces, Fabiano Vos. Always logs into the game and it always says added Fabiano Vos. Yeah, maybe that person is just always online. But we have a few of these players who are like online constantly.
Here it goes.
So look them up on the players page. Maybe you can find them on the players page and they're green. And then they are truly online. Some players, I think there's some Chinese dudes as well. They always idle in the game. They're always running the game, like 24/7. When a binder block. Yeah, so one design that I was thinking of was maybe using the photon block placeholder. So if you take the photon block like this, you have this dotted thing around it, right? So this dotted line. So I was thinking about making the panel block or the panel binder or whatever I'm thinking about things like panel mimic or something, or panel copier. I'm not sure what to call it just yet. But I was maybe thinking about making it a solid outline, like the thing. So to indicate that there is something there, and you can actually place stickers on there as well. Master Young says, what minute of Loteria? About 10 minutes. Edit Fabiano Vos. Fabiano Vos is now present. Yeah, that's Firefly, how to spawn bunny in your home. Use the photon imitator. But that's one design that I was thinking of. When a binder block is placed by itself, it should appear as horizontal. Almost 10 steps ahead of the others. In GD, I want to suggest it, but I thought you'd never do it. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm not sure about the horizontal panels just yet. That will take a lot more coding work. And that's not something that I want to do right now. When a binder block is placed between two panels, the binder block is not visible, only panels, and they connect. Yes, that's... you don't even need two panels in between, you just need a panel below it, and it will always copy the panel below it. That's probably how it will work. I am Max Power. I changed my name. Hey Max Power, I didn't recognize your name. So you're a big fan of Daft Trucks, or Daft Cars, or what, or Daft Punk? I really like to build with panels. You and me both, buddy. High five.
Time for some random violence.
Is it like my wonder that isn't participating on your surprise? Kind of. Binder block. Colts, I'd like the binder to take the texture more.
Nice loot.
Stretching the top and bottom together wouldn't be to my liking. No, it will just repeat the block. It will repeat the panel block below it. Kind of. Yeah, you're not a big fan of Daft Trucks. It's your streaming name. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so snakes will still get through. So maybe the binder block should also look above it, but then the snakes will probably still hop in. But it will not make everything solid, so it will still be half solid. But you can place multiple binders on top of each other. Maybe that's the idea, or maybe binder, panel. And then it will work, kind of. I need to test around with it a little bit. Binder block.
Looking for this. That was
we've got Dog Maravilla, so that's a wonderful dog. Yeah, binders on top should work, but the question is, should binders on top of each other at the bottom of the stack also work, so they would all copy the blocks above?
Here we go.
I need to play around with the idea a little bit, so stacking binders, I'll write it down. Oh, I'm getting trolled here by someone.
Nice loot.
Stacking binders. Also, Colts, you've been able to play the game a little bit longer now. What are the keys that you're most missing on the left-handed player controls on the numpad? Which keys should you want to add, or which functions do you want to add? Like mount creature is there, I think, and jumping. Are there any other keys that you want on the numpad? Let me know, and I can take those into account as well. Yeah, Colts, you're probably familiar with stacking flags, right? So check that out for how the binder block should work. I only see two things that might be a surprise. Time-lapse of wonders, wonder with the light and shadow of 4.0. You know nothing. Blocks above is a no-no, only from the bottom one, just like the flagpoles, take section from bottom, never from top. Yeah, but then you get the issue that Colts mentioned, so then you get snakes that travel through the bottom block.
See if you can dodge this.
Yeah, but it would be, if there's nothing to the bottom, it will take the top, and if there's nothing to the top, it will take the bottom. And Gilio's trying to see the future. Yeah, we all are. I have to email you about keys, but honestly I think that we should be able to map our own key preferences, even if it's a flat text file. Yeah.
Paid to stand around? Sure, why not? This is great.
And Gilio is going to stop guessing to keep the surprise. Hi, dog. I'm not sure where you got that O from, but it's a nice O that you've got there. Oh, we are talking about the aesthetics. Snakes aren't an issue for me. Okay. Let's just enjoy the stream. And Gilio, yeah. Let's enjoy the stream. Oh, I see it, Colts Walker. So these are not the brown moas. These are not the moas you're looking for. And yes, I watched Star Wars Episode 4 yesterday. So these are not the moas you're looking for. These are the wrong shade of brown indeed. You need the brown ones with the yellow beak and the yellow legs. If there's no door below it, it should default to its default texture. Yeah, so the default texture would be, or could be, the photon block placeholder. Does that make sense? If you have no door below it, it would be the photon block placeholder, the kind of the dotted edge. Does that sound good? In the next live, can you visit my castle? Maybe I got trolled a little bit hard the last 2 weeks or so. JP Play says, can you please visit my castle? And then we got trolled. Said, I've got a new wonder. And it was the exact same thing as last week. Yeah, and admire me in the 720p. I'm not going to use the big camera today because I don't look too hot today. Not looking hot. Man's not hot today. I mean, all you have to do is switch the top to a binder and the bottom to the door. Switch the top to the binder and the bottom to the door. Yeah, but I am looking into making the binder repeat textures, or use the top one or the middle one always. It's it should be pretty flexible. And you don't really want to, you don't want to repeat some of the useless textures. So you don't want to repeat these circles, I think. You want to repeat the stone part of the door. So I have to make sure that it makes sense what it does. You like the dotted lines, but don't make them stand out too much, so we can use it for what I explained on the forums. Yes, I understand.
I'm gonna have to charge more for my services.
Maybe it could disappear once you place a decal on it.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, give the binder block a useful appearance. Yeah, that's the hardest part.
I hope no one got hurt that way.
Yeah, so the middle one sounds good, I think, for repeating. Let's see, let's open up a few panels here. Oh, just click, here we go. I think the middle part is probably the part that you want to repeat. Except for the glass, and except for the windows and these steel vaults. So maybe it should repeat the top portion. Because you can, there's closed wooden doors, but then you would at least be able to make these windows like higher and taller. Yeah, so maybe it should repeat the top part. Waterfly is here. Sounds very creative. I see it gives the some middle one. Just take the texture from the below and make it act like the doors. If it's on the top of the door stick, turns in the top part of the door texture.
Ah, nice loot.
Yeah, I think using the top one. Hey, Annie. I'll play around with it a little bit. That's what she said, and we'll see what happens. Teleport to my wonder. Builder said this place doesn't look too friendly. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Wouldn't it be easier from a programming point of view to have it stretch the panel like the current slab I'm supposed to? No, that would be very hard. That requires some new code. Whereas if the thing just replicates a panel block, if it's placed there, I can just say like, okay, render it as a panel. Boom, done. Everything works. Because a binder block can be next to a girder, so the horizontal column, and it should snap to that. So I would just say like, okay, this is a panel block, but don't act as one. Just, there we go.
Bring on the hard stuff.
The part that doesn't have the handle. Yes, you definitely don't want the handle to repeat. And I think the middle part always has the handle on it. Stretching it is ugly. It already stretches pretty thin, so it kind of all looks misshapen if you place it on top of a thin block already. I don't want to make that even worse. Also, supposedly there was a storm coming in the Netherlands and we would have thunderstorms and things, but none of that happened. I'll knock on wood here, by the way. And none of that happened, so the sun was shining just before I started streaming, so I'm not sure what's up with the weather warnings we have here, but they were wrong.
Everyone was telling me about. That was easy.
Hey, anybody home? Well, a few people are. Okay, stuck between a cactus and a tree. Space says there's heavy winds where I live. Do you have an idea when the 3.9 will be released? Yeah, if I really do my best, I might be able to release it at the end of the week. And there will not be a lot of things new in there. So one thing that I did today, which is pretty cool, is have you ever noticed that the snow that falls down and that the rain that falls down isn't perfectly smooth. There's a few hiccups every few seconds, or a few like a few times per second. There are hiccups in the movement. I never noticed, but once you notice it, you can't unsee it. And I fixed it for 3.9, and it's like baby smooth now. It's so much better. Just walking around in the snow in the new version is just amazing. It feels like proper snow now instead of some kind of CG snow. The storm came here, so some cities are literally underwater. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I took a look at the sections in the game. Middle works best, no handle. I'll do my wonder. Bye. See you later, dog. See you later, dog. What's up, dog? The middle part doesn't have the handle on it. No, but it does have these parts, Obi. The middle part does have the hinges. I would really like you to work on the animal movement around obstacles logic. Yeah, but that's something I can tweak anytime, so that doesn't really require a client update. GG kitten. GG kid. That doesn't really require a client update. I can tweak the artificial intelligence all day and you will just notice the effects in the game. Yeah, hinges are no-go in the sense that you don't want to give people the impression that the door will swing open. Bye, Firefly. See ya. See ya, dog.
The hunt was worth the prize.
Don't take what the default for one eye door. Yeah, that's the top panel, I think. I think repeating the top panel is the best. And then maybe the panels also should always be the top portion. I think that makes the most sense. That way players can also distinguish that it's not a door. That's the solution right there. So making the binder and panels always present the top portion without hinges and without the door handle, that actually triggers players to know that it's not a door. Hey, ciao, Juki the Tubo. Yeah, dog, see you later, dog. Hey, kitten, nice bear you've got there. Looks a little bit like Twilight Sparkle, one of the small horses. What if I wanted to make a door in between the binder door stack? Yeah, you can do so. So if you have a binder panel and then a binder on top, then you have a door. And the binder on top will just be the window again. The top portion. "32 of 60 minutes down." Yes, you're on the money. This is a lovely piece of landscape here with a little bit of water over there and some of the trees here. It's pretty good. So I think the solution is have the binder always be the top portion. That's binder, and binder is top. I think that is the last missing piece to make it intuitive. And it will be limited, and for some blocks you might want the middle part, and for some blocks you might want the bottom part. But just with one block we're introducing a new range of building tools. Firefly, you're covering a lot of ground today in the quest, moving quickly. Yes. Still no brown moas though. I'm not sure if you already told us when will you visit Streaming City today. Yeah, I was contemplating it, so maybe we need to do the lottery and then go to the city. I want to see what it looks like now. The forum thread isn't as active as the city itself, so that's pretty funny. I thought that the forum thread would be much more active than the city itself, but apparently building is more popular than posting about building. I tried to resurrect the thread this week, but it didn't really work out, but at least we got some messages there. So I take it that the second quadrant hasn't been opened just yet, so it's just quadrant alpha quadrant. But we can take a look, sure. Oh, you're all chatting in the Discord thing. Okay, there we go. But it's for me it's the public visibility, so players who are not on Discord, they can at least take a look at the forums. So that was the idea behind that. There is a Streaming City channel on Discord. Angeldust server is very active with pictures and discussion about the Streaming City. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted in the forum thread. So you can see what I'm missing out on here. Quadrant B is open. Okay. People build stuff there. Okay, nice. Well, they need to get on Discord. Alright, so maybe someone can add a post tomorrow or so, like, hey, there's a Discord channel for this, and take a look at some of the pictures that we have there.
Some random violence.
Didn't you say to open B? Yes, I told you to open B once it was time, so... And did you do the infrastructure first? So did we first build some roads where people can build along?
Violence.
And how's the moderation in A going? Can we like close up A and then make it a wonder? Or is it too early?
I hope there'll be more challenging.
Yeah,
fights in the future.
the forum topic would be spammed by Angelio. I got the impression that I was talking to a few Angelio alts this week. Okay, Angelio provides the comic relief. Oh, speaking about comic relief, you're not going to believe the story that I'm about to tell you right now. So last week I told you that I wanted to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I actually did. So last weekend I saw the movie. It was on a Monday, I'm not really sure. Monday or Tuesday, but I saw the movie and it was everything that I expected it to be. It was exactly what I wanted. It was, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a genius movie. It was great. The jokes in there, like the comedy was well written and the characters were kind of likable. So I enjoyed the movie. And the character that I was hoping to show up was Amy Rose, of course, but Amy Rose didn't show up. Spoiler hint, spoiler alert here. Another character did show up. Also the credit sequence, like kind of the in-movie credit sequence that they did, was also pretty amazing with the 16-bit Mega Drive or Genesis styling. Did it have Clint Eastwood? No, but it did have Keanu Reeves in there. Space's roads on all four, if I recall correctly. Oh, great job, Space. A is half closed up, only super familiar actives remain. That's great. He's doing a pretty good job. I'm still working on the cost, and others have built and adding improving stuff there. There we go. Gotta go fast, yeah, indeed. I know it was exactly what I wanted out of the movie. Like from beginning to the end, I was just smiling all the way through, and it was just amazing. The new character design for Sonic himself, like the blue dude, was definitely a lot better than the earlier trailers that we saw. So I liked it. There was also a Dutch version, and Knuckles, Tails and Knuckles. Knuckles was not in the movie. Why we in started places? Yeah, we always in the starting places. The blue dude, yeah. No, it was an excellent movie, and with the Jim Carrey playing Dr. Robotnik was pretty good. There was just one scene, like if there's any fault in the movie that I can point to, there was this one scene that had a little bit too much exposition. The entire movie was just well paced, and it just like progressed really fluidly. But there was this one scene, and I can't really remember because it actually took me out of the movie for a moment. There was this one scene that had a little bit too much exposition, a little bit too much text, so that was kind of like TLDR. And it wasn't that much, it was like 2 or 3 seconds too long, that scene. It just cut out one of these sentences that one of the characters says, and it would be absolutely perfect. Yeah, where's Miss Telenary, the mountain mover, when you need her? Yeah. Alright, let's keep on going to the east. Yeah, apparently the MOA is extinct. We can't find any MOA today. There's also, like I said, the Dutch version of the movie, but the voice acting wasn't really on par, so I went to see the original English version. Also with these animated movies, and I think with all movies kind of, if you start overdubbing them in a different language, you see the mismatch between the mouth movements and the words that they are saying, so yeah, it really takes the immersion out of the film. So there's a French version, but the English version was definitely a-okay. I really enjoyed it. Hi Tails!
Time for some target practice.
Also there's this intro portion, which is just a few minutes long. I think it's 1 or 2 minutes, which kind of gives a little bit of backstory to the entire movie. And that had a very cute segment as well. I think there's also a Spanish version. Yeah, I think the movie is available in most languages worldwide.
Sweet.
Yes, I'd very much love one.
This is exciting.
Alex, I love the way you make them. In the French version, Sonic is white. In case of war. Is anyone here for the lottery? So lottery time. Lottery time for a moment. Be right back. Yes, I opened the door and just had to wait for it. There we go, yeah. So be right back. Be right back. Doing the lottery. I'm not sure if anyone wants to do the lottery, but here you go. We're doing it right here, right now. It's a little bit earlier than usual. About 5 minutes early. 5 minuta earlier. So if you want to participate in the lottery, go to the Angeldust website, playangeldust.com, sign in using the thing on the right side of the screen here. Your code for today is 4529292. That's your code for today. I'll paste it in YouTube as well. Boop. Boop. So enter your code on the website 45292. Submit your ticket. There you go. No one's in the lottery.
This will be easy.
Check the forums. For my boy Angelio. I didn't have much time to do anything else, but here it is. And there's a good meme. Okay, so... Hello, say the sorcerer. Long time no see, indeed. Hey, but I was here. I've been here all along. So, welcome back, say the sorcerer. I hope you enjoy your return to this channel. Let me know what I can help you with. We can do the lottery, we can do the game, we can talk about anything you like. I'm a little bit... I have a little bit of a cold here, so my voice is a little bit hoarse. I won't be streaming for too long today, but I'm glad to share some of my time with you. And a good meme. Right, so thanks for the meme, Ruan. I will save Angelio so we can take a look at Angelio for a moment. Also, my browser will probably crash. I'm not sure what to do with the meme. I'm not sure if the meme is a good thing. We can save it though. I have no problem saving pictures. So anyway, we were talking about the lottery. We've got JP Plays in here, 7 tickets. Looks like it's your lucky day today. Good luck. What is that? Hello, Scopworry. We're doing lottery right now, 45292. So if you feel like it, enter your ticket. I can see it. Get well soon. Thank you. Yeah. So this is Angelio. This is for Angelio. Bye, everyone. Angelio, I want you to quest. I'm not sure where this color palette came from and this French hat. But it's... yeah, why not a samurai hat? Because this is your Le French. So that's also why you've got white eyes. So you can actually use them in case of war. There you go. Also, the social media post for today was a picture of Runeterra. This was a city that Lieutenant Joseph has built. I will move out of the way a little bit so you can see the airship over here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so GG Ruan. So it's a pretty cool cool wonder, city of Runeterra. I actually visited this week, I think, or was it last week? Now I can't remember. But anyway, City of Runeterra by Lieutenant Joseph, which is actually spelled this way. I put it between brackets so people know it's intentional. Gonna go see my new house. Your new house. What's new about it? Players. We're talking about Angelio here. Okay, Angelio. Hey.
I'm the king of monsters.
That's pretty nice, Angelio. Pretty nice color scheme that you've got going here. Everyone, this is Angelio's new house. It's got smoke coming out of it. It's got a bit of a fantasy vibe to it with these colors. And kind of the wood pattern below it. It's nice, Angelio. Great work. Great work. Well done. You continue to impress me with your building skills. Okay, we've got El Megatastico and we've got JP Plays in the lottery. So that's all for today. It's Candy Tower. Why am I trapped in trees? I'm not sure, Coldswalker. Someone's been building some stuff, I think. And also we've got this meme, and I'm not entirely sure what it means. So we've got this this cute girl, this lady, and she's all out of battery. She feels exhausted, and then she apparently sees me, and then she's like, "I'm in love," and she's full of energy. and Gilo calls it the Candy Tower. Okay, we've got 2 people in the lottery, so who will win today? I recharged her. Hey. JP Plays or Omega Tastico. We've got 10 tickets in total, so it's about 70% chance that JP Plays wins and 30% chance that Omega Tastico wins. Rian Rice is here, but I'm not sure if this is a true player. She became an agent, yes. Draw a winner. JP Plays. There we go. Hey. And Scott says, I'm in the lottery. Are you Omega Tastico? So JP Plays, you won the lottery. I think you've been around for quite a while here. You've discovered all of the areas, a lot of creatures as well. So there you go, you won the lottery. I guess today we have to recharge Firefly. Yeah, that would be nice. Is there someone I can fall in love with so I can recharge? That would be nice. Would be nice. So that was the lottery for today. Nice star. Hey. Yeah, but that's intentional. That one is intentional, It's a message I cannot talk about, but it's intentional. So back in the game, so this is looking good. This is exactly what I wanted. I always wanted to be engulfed in trees. You can fall in love with Angelio's tower. Right. So, yeah. This is nice. What shall I do about this?
Let's do some
shall we visit the city now? So let's go to the city for a moment. Let's go to the city. This was the hunt. Thanks. Dragon Lady Myth, hi. Hey Dragon Lady Myth, you might already have noticed I'm a little bit... I've got a cold, I've got a flu. The stream today won't be that long. We're going to visit the streaming city, so hopefully, or maybe we'll see your house as well. Can anyone teleport towards the city, or should I go there myself? Is anyone already there? I will use Spaces Green's intermediate thing, so we're going to the City of Heroes, and then we'll visit Streaming City, like this. But thanks for joining me on the stream, Dragon Lady Myth. We're going to visit the city, we'll take a short tour, and then I've got a small surprise that we'll take a look at. And then I hope everyone will have a nice weekend. I was about to stream for an hour. It will probably be a little bit longer. That usually happens. Streaming City Section B is now open, ready to be built. Alright. Firefly, are there brown mowers in the city? No, there are not. Let's use the goggles. Alright, so... things are looking up. Which way shall we go? Obi, can you tour? The changes between last week? I keep seeing things in the game that seem to suggest Angelio is in love with another player. Really? Obi says, sure, okay. I will follow you. Also, Colts, I love this this church that you built. I'm not sure if you were here last week when I toured it. It's amazing. Obi, can you get to my level? Okay, there we go. I will ditch my horse. I win a lottery, but I can win at lottery second chance. Maybe, but don't enter too many odds. Still honored you showed my house on the tweet last time. Hey, I'm honored that you built it. Come on, you spent all your time building it in my game. Over to the left I see you building a tower streaming or something in the sky, Obi. Let's do Hum's thing, okay, if he allows it, okay? So are we ready to turn this into a wonder? Do we think this is wonder-worthy yet? It would be nice, so I could do some visits here, and other players as well. How was the work when you did the last live stream? It was during the weekday. Oh yeah, that's true, it was on Thursday. You're entirely correct. I'm not sure what we need to do with this gearbox. We have this wonderful gear house. It's very new. And Hum says it's a work in progress, but it's worth seeing now, okay? Yeah, this is... I'm not entirely sure if this is up to the standards of the city at this moment. Here's house number 83. For reals. This is kind of like a helicopter, except it isn't. Yeah, last stream was on Thursday last week. Gearhouse is a troll, okay.
Feel my fury.
Hey. Is this Streaming City A still? Okay. Oh, Hum is over here. I love the blue background. Here we are. Hey, Hum. Hum's build. Do not build here. Work in progress. Thanks. Okay, we're out of here. Get out of here. Colts is talking about Obi who built 2 times I love Obi on one of my claims. Oh. Yeah, Hum's build is pretty wow. It's, yeah. Leave your mounts a claim away. Okay, I'm, Como Ganjar Lobo. Loteria. Hunter, you need to win the lottery. Ruan, we need you in here, stat. You need to translate on how to get the Lobo, how to get the wolf. Is it like survival or creative? It's both. Oh, the build is on the ground. There we go. Come enter na loteria on live stream, YouTube or Twitch. Okay, I've seen the surface area of this, so can we go? Can we go to the next thing? Sound on? Okay, this is a photon thing, probably. Do you need to collect resources? Yeah, kind of. You need to get all of the materials in the world and you buy them in the shop. So for coins... For coins... Oh, OBS just left. Come on down. Where? What? How? So you need to collect resources, but once you have the resources, you can place an infinite amount of blocks. Yeah, Dragon Lady Myth is actually answering the questions here. Thank you, Dragon Lady Myth. I couldn't do this without you. In multiple ways. Where are you? How do I get down? Get down! Firefly is blind. No, I'm not blind. I just don't know how to get down here. Oh, it's a corner. It's in a corner. There we go. Oh, what kind of crazy contraption is this? Do I need to push the button? It doesn't have a lock on it. If you like it, then you should have put a lock on it. If you like it, then you should have put a lock on it. Can I push the button? Hunter pro domar o lobo. Precisa entrar na loteria. Release 1. I just love your game. Well, thank you very much, Dragon Lady Myth. I love that you're watching. This is the music from the game. Oh, this is pretty cool. Boom. There we go. This is cool. It's actually one of the I think it's one of the songs that actually plays in this area as well. It's in the desert, so. And I like the fact that you combine the bass notes with the twinkles, with the bells. Cool work, Hum. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out. Let's get out of here. How do we get out? Is there a staircase? A stairwell?
Get ready for this.
Also, Dragon Lady Myth, we've been... Camel is a track name from the desert, okay. Alright, that's cool. Obi, next thing? Yes, next thing. Thanks for the tour, Hum. But, Dragon Lady Myth, we were talking about the next update, which might come as early as next week. Which will give new possibilities for the panel blocks. So those are the door blocks, the thin blocks. so that you're able to place multiple of them on top of each other without them turning into doors, so that you can actually make large panel walls. It's going to be a little bit difficult implementing that, and I really need to get it done this week because my digital key, my signing certificate, will expire this week. But it's I might be able to get it working, so maybe update this week with a few minor tweaks left and right. So there were some issues in the telecharge and the progress overview where you would see more than 100% progress. Rebuilt by Angelio. Great job, Angelio. Space says your certificate will expire. Yeah, so most digital certificates are only valid for a year or 2 years at most. And this is my Authenticode signing key, so that's the one that I use to sign digitally sign binaries. So on Windows you kind of need a certificate. Whoa! Looking good, Obi, looking good. Check this out. I like the banner design that you used. The banner design with the reds and then placing the stickers on top. That is amazing. Everyone, take a look at this. So let's go into cinematic mode for a moment here. Take a look at this facade, this front face of this castle. Do you need it on Windows? Need is a big word, but it's pretty much required if you want people to actually run your game or run your binaries. Because otherwise Windows will give you weird warnings and it will prevent your binaries from running. And if you at least digitally sign them, you will be able to, and they call it reputation score, something like that. You will at least be able to get reputation score on your certificate. And Windows will not give any errors anymore if you sign other binaries. So it's kind of like a Windows tax that you need to pay. It's about $100 I think each year, or $200 kind of. And I really want to use my certificate one last time before I need to renew it later on. Kitten, see you later. Thanks for being here already. So this is a case where the panel block would come in handy. So if you would be able to repeat the panel blocks here, that would be pretty cool. Also, Obi, also this signals that we actually do want the bottom or the middle part to repeat. We actually want the middle part to repeat, because otherwise you end up with all of these curtain holders, rails. I'm not actually sure what to do with this. You stole the banner ID from Loki. I've seen Rob use this as well. But this is pretty cool. It looks very amazing with the cross on there. Firefly, what's up, Obi? Sounds like something I would never pay. Certificates are the biggest hoax in history. Yeah, but the good thing is, if you can actually use a timestamp as well. So you can actually ask your certificate provider to timestamp your certificate and your binary as well. And then you have a much longer lasting certificate on there as well. But you pretty much need it if you want people to run your game. I ran into this like a few years ago. People were distrusting the game. They didn't want to execute the binary because it gave warnings on Windows. And this was the only way to fix it. And it costs a lot of money to keep all of these certificates valid. But you also need a subscription on the Mac App Store, and you need a subscription for the iOS App Store. So you pretty much need subscriptions and things everywhere. There's ravens on the roof. Roofs. There's ravens on the roof. Let's take a look at the ravens. Hey, there's ravens on the roof! Huh? Huh? How? Huh? How this? Huh? Like, how? Did they fall down out of a box over here? Oh, that's pretty cool. So you actually use a photon imitator, but how do you trigger this? Did you trigger it just, You triggered it just customly when we visited. But that's pretty cool, having these ravens just drop down on the roof. Nice details all around, Obi. Said I'm driving home for Christmas. Yeah, I've got trolleyed pretty hard here. Triggered by a dragon or by a block that activates when you load the chunk? Yes. Okay. Go inside. We can also go inside. Oh wow. Woo! Amazing detail, interior. I like this painting. This actually fits in the medieval style. And Tinsman says that's why I'm building for the Raspberry Pi 4. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty fun idea, but Poco. This is where they sleep. But if you really want to sell units, I think that Windows is pretty much the biggest market for games right now. Oh, there's all kinds of interior detailing over here. Looking lovely. I really would love to turn this into a 1 or 2, Obi. Legal. Yeah, this is pretty legal. This is pretty cool. I don't even know how you do this. How are sales going, by the way? I'd like them to be a little bit higher. We'll talk about that in a few moments. But other than that, I'm not complaining. Doing this live stream every week with the amount of people that show up is always fun. And I'm still working on trying to get this promotion thing going, getting the word out. That's kind of the hardest part of any project, I think, getting the word out and getting people interested. Also, computer games are a dime a dozen these days, so it's pretty hard to make your game stand out. O casa bonita. The only time you get no weird errors and warnings in Microsoft Windows is when the computer is turned off. Yeah, that's correct. I just clicked on this computer and it didn't open. It was stuck. Okay, so one last detail and then we're going to look at Loki's thing. I like the fact that we've got these red and white shields and that the colors match. This is a jail. Oh, nice, nice. I like the wheel on the door. This is actually this is a nice jail door, nice jailhouse door. Oh, and the plate on the floor. Space is green. Are you watching this, Space? Are you watching this, Space? This is why I said that having just one detail, one decal, one sticker, it can be used in many ways. The bars. This is where the prisoners... It is brown. Okay, I see. Yeah, nice detail. Yeah, this is really something that I wanted to know, Obi. No, that's detail. Yeah, that's detail indeed. We can even use the block picker to determine what kind of... Oh, it's just radiant mud. And it's climbable. It wouldn't be an Obi build without it being climbable, of course. But it's an impressive piece of work, Obi. Make a standalone version of this, a little bit bigger, and you've got the bomb. This is, I mean, we've seen some impressive work from you already, but this takes the cake at the moment. Just seeing all of the new blocks combined with the old blocks and just all of the building techniques that you've ramped up here, it's just another notch higher. Muito legal, caverna dentro de casa. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing over here. Okay, let's take a look. Sorry, Loki, 1 second. It is illegal to destroy his house. Yes, that's I concur. The only problem that I have with it is that it's hard to find an angle, a good angle for a screenshot or a picture. Okay, one more detail. These are sparring dummies, aren't they? You can see the face on here with the bears, and you can whack-a-mole here. Boom, bam. We've got 10 points already. Another small house. That's it. Well, great work, Obi. You always amaze me. Firefly, view it from up here. View it from here. Where is Hum? Let's see. Hum, hum, hum. Hum, hum, hum. Hum is... Send me a screenshot, Hum. I'll take a look. Let's take a look at what the others have been building. Loki? Do we need to go to the spaceship for Loki? Obi, as far as I'm concerned, you can take the tour. Just guide us there. We'll follow. Loki, tour your stuff. Obi, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm pretty comfortable with you doing it.
Take him out.
Oh, but you understand what the idea is. Yeah, you'll do it. Thanks. Well, this is a nice house. This is a nice medieval village kind of section. Looking good. The windmill is lovely. Nice house here. We've seen the house, yeah, but I'm still taking a look just for a few moments here. Yeah, nice, nice. Just a refresher here. The windmill is new. Some is still under construction. Ain't no problem. That's why this is here. The windmill is new. Oh, and this house on the other side of the river. I don't think I've seen that before. The boat with the steering wheel. Finally, the first actual real boat with a steering wheel. Or a boat wheel, I'm not sure what to call it. Even made a blacksmith. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, just placing the hammer right next to the fire is pretty cool. Stan says, Firefly, help me please. Stan, if someone is bugging you, please just unfriend them and they can't visit you anymore. Or use do not disturb and they can't teleport towards you. A water basin to cool off the metal, yes. With water next to it. I use D&D, but they keep coming back. They might have a claim in the vicinity. Send me an email, Stan, and we'll take a look at what's happening. Oh, there's a wolf over here. Let's say an actual wolf. So send me an email, Stan, and maybe with a screenshot or something. Definitely unfriend them. It's not something that I can do interactively at the moment, but I can take a look at it as soon as I'm at my email thing. I took the idea of sticking the line decals on the banners from Loki. There we go. I would like to see more houses and living spaces. Smaller cities and builds like in the streaming city. Yeah. Nice work, Loki. Let's type this as well. So these scrolls, they are about the pirate. Pirate islands are pirate. Right. Tails mentions the build. Okay. Okay. Right. He's setting up bombs all over my home. Well, bombs luckily don't work. Yeah, it is nice work and it is good, but I can't make it a wonder if there's intellectual property from other companies in here. I can't really condone. Yeah, it's. You might say, yeah, it's not too bad. I don't want to get sued by Sega or Nintendo by like, hey, there's this dude over there and we kind of like want to have a talk with you. I like the fact that it's 3 blocks thick, so that's pretty cool. But the character kind of reminds me of a dude, a character from a different video game. It's nice work, it's great work, but it's... we'll probably have to remove it in the future. It might, for now. Oh, you see an animal? Yeah. No, do not remove. Yeah, right now it's still here. So, right now it's still here. Yeah, I have no idea what this is from. This is probably not from Plants vs. Zombies, and this is probably not miles per hour. So, the hollow scrolls definitely don't have anything to do with these designs. It's not that the hollow scroll by the artist says what it should resemble or what it is. Yeah, this definitely takes away all of the doubt that we might have had. Anyway, moving on. But it's great work. It's great work. We have another house with creatures in front of it. Zombies on your lawn. Indeed. All kinds of cool machinery going on here and all kinds of combinations. With the roamer over here. Here's another house or car and a gate, an arch. Is the green Angelio thing new for you? Yeah, it is. It's new to me. I will move around this way so I can see it a little bit more clearly. Kind of looks like the Japanese building, the other Japanese style, but with green on top. Yeah, the golden arch is pretty nice. Let me go into cinematic for a mode for a moment. I like the other Japanese tower over there. And I think this works well for Japanese as well. Yeah, it's 70 or 60 minutes. Yeah, it always is a little bit longer than you expect it to be. That's the thing with me. I like the wall style here with the marble panels and then this flat window in there. It really makes it look like a thin Japanese wall, like the paper walls that you have. Japanese to emperor desu na kawaii. Yeah, that's it's true. It's nice. Nice. Angelio, nice. Nice. Is bad my pixel art? Yeah, it's not something that I can officially condone, of course. I cannot really say like this is an official wonder with the pixel art in there. That's kind of hard to do because then they say like, hey, that's nice and all that you have this official video game, but we want some monies as well. Just change it enough so it was just a bear or a cat or a game. Yeah, it's not bad. It's good, but it's kitten says buy me. Hey, another kitten house. Ah, this looks nice, kitten. GG kid. The pixel art is nice. It's just the IP is not mine. Remove one of the tails and call it your own creation. Yeah, no, we call it tail. Nice work, kitten. It's pretty perfect. There we go. I hope Lisa is not listening to this, but this was a joke about kitten. Top floor, top shelf. It's nice. Rob 12 made an evil tower, and it's called 13. There we go. Tail should make an Angeldust character or creatures like the bunny. Yeah, it's Rob 12 with Tower 13. There's also a sewage plant attached to it. Hey, there's also a back door to a kitten's house. And I like the fact that you can use the block picker on all blocks even if you don't have them. The Crimson Heart of Darkness. Dark Tower by Rob 12. We can get up here. Get up. I have to tell you something about this tower. Well, shoot. You can go to the top, it's got a drop down. When I first saw this tower, I thought it was hums. Okay. The lifts are heavy, try them today, challenge. Yeah, you just need to move into the back corner. Up and to the right, just like John F. Kennedy. Back and to the right. Oh, we can go up even more. Hum makes dark towers and I would have sworn it was made by Hum. Maybe it's a collaboration, so this is 4th floor. Hum is a dark tower on the... Oh, I didn't know. Oh, these door designs are pretty cool, with the crimson paintings on there. Nice view from the top. There we go. Hello, what's up my dudes? Hey Crunchy. I'm a little bit flu-ish. I've got the cold, but it's no problem. Still streaming. I will stream for an hour or so today. It's already 1 hour and 50 minutes, but the stream won't be too long today. Hey Hum. So let's drop down here. When I look closer, it's not Hum's style. If you make a tower, put a door to throw yourself off the top. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Cuff. No one wants to walk all the way down to get out. Yeah, that's the thing with these builds. Make them... is anyone not sick in the world now? I wasn't sick, but then I caught the flu on Monday, I think it was, or on Tuesday. And it was... it's a regular flu, so it's not corona or anything, at least I hope not. Hey, this is a pretty cool design, so you can have a fireplace. A fireplace that is slanted, but you can still have a fence in front of it. This house is blurred. Half blessed, half cursed. Hey, there's a bed in here. Not bad. There's a balcony. Alexi really likes this troll house. What's trolly about it? I like the house too. Let's take a look at the map for a moment. Looking good. Everything looking good to the people of the world. You can definitely see the Japanese influence in the roof here, Angelio. Great work on that roofing. This green portion, this is pretty amazing. Anyway, let's head up. So this is Infamous's tower. Here we've got Katie's house. Caden's house now has got a second floor, kind of. Now you go to cinematic and look underground. Yeah, how about no? You missed the secret lost stream. Very good, you're live, says Elias. Obrigado. Gracias. Thank you very much, Elias. Basement updated in the countryside house. Yeah, it's welcome, have fun. I will. Dragon Lady Myth, I will. I will be having lots of fun in your house. Infamous and Kitten work together here to make this area between the fountain and her house. The fountain and her house. Oh, yeah, and also some of the vegetation in the back there. Good work. Sandro is here. Okay, next thing. Yeah, just I'm walking through Dragon Lady Myth's garden here. So, Dragon Lady Myth, I hope you appreciate this gesture. There we go. This gesture. This gesture's gesture. You're looking good for being sick. Firefly, some of the players with neighboring houses have collaborated to connect their properties. Like this is exactly the thing that we kind of wanted to incentivize and stimulate. So people working together, playing together, building together. So Space is Green, if you're still listening, it was a great idea to introduce the city, and it's probably a very good moment. Apparently the Discord server is very active, so things have been going on that we didn't really see, that I didn't really see. This is the neighborhood pub, so let's get a drink here. We also serve soda. The hotel is connected to the pub, which is a good thing. I made a better bed. Oh, can I lie in it? Sorry, we need to check out the new bed. The other one was a little bit flat. We're going to the top of the tower. Here we go. I'm looking at old stuff. I'll be right back. We're going to take a look at the new bed. Lady, I hope it's good. I hope it's pretty. You've raised my expectations. No. This looks better already? Better? Hey, you see what I did there? Better. It's more of a bed. Is there another one on the floor above? I like these fences. I think I'll take them. Yeah, better. It was better. Yeah, it definitely looked more fluffy, so I would feel more comfortable sleeping there, Dragon Lady Myth. One idea, one suggestion that I would have, and please don't call me a griefer here, because I hopefully still have building permission here. One thing that I always like is using some of the cream cloth to denote other, like the other textile. Let's see, cream cloth. This one. Like this. So it actually looks like it has a top portion to it, and the color also fits with the rest of the build. Angelio says, "See you later." See you later, Angelio. Please make sure you don't miss the surprise, which is a little bit later than you might have expected. Hey, Obi, don't mess up the house. Yeah, the pillows on top don't really work because of the bedpost. So I don't think the pillows work really well, but the cream cloth is pretty good. So shall I leave it? What? No. Oh, here we get a new design, which is definitely looking a lot better now. No, use the cloth for this part, Obi. That's the idea. Use cloth for this part. You can use the stairs for the top part. Stairs for the top, and then the purple cloth for the thing. No, we're not going to rebuild the entire house. We're improving the house. We're just brainstorming for ideas. We'll always have the video so we can rebuild it in the old style. And now we just need the stairs. Let's see the stairs. These. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, this is also a possibility. Do you like this? This looks pretty cool. But you can also use the stairs like this. And then the headrest is kind of like on top. Looks nice. Oh, whoops. One has to be a stair, one a roof. Okay, make it so. Make it nice. Make it pretty. I'll continue the tour. We've brainstormed a few ideas here. So this was interactive building with Firefly. Eigen huis en tuin met Firefly. Ja, ik denk dat we even naar het bed gaan kijken. En we kunnen een ander kleurtje voor het textiel gebruiken. The pillows are so fluffy that they float. Yeah, there's helium in there. So these are helium kitty pillows. Infamous made a tunnel system I wanted him to see. Okay, I stink at building. I want to clear out my build and start over. That's always possible. Players have abandoned using traditional glass blocks window and I still like them being used. Yeah. Can you look at my country house one more time and see how crowded it is and someone ran a road through my pond in the back? So I definitely see the hotel over there. I think the hotel has changed a little bit. I think the fences on the balcony are a little bit different. The pond in the back. Perfect bad. Whoever did it, admit to it. Stanley's underwear is hanging outside. Oops. Oh, the basement. Oh, this is pretty comfy. Comfy basement, Stan. I like it. I like the golden touch on the walls. It's not too busy. It's just okay. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Rob did it, Stan. Rob did it. It was Rob all along. He robbed you of your freedoms. Rob. Here are some nice beds too. Not bad. Who Rob is being framed? Who framed Rob 12? Also, there's this kind of. This looks like a car, doesn't it? This kind of looks like a truck that is just abandoned over here. We're away. Oh, this is the pond. Yeah, it must be Rob. Must be Rob. Obi, this is your tower, ain't it? It looks like your style. Oh, it's Rob's. Seriously? You're getting off track. Okay. Let's go back then. We must go back. I'm still learning how some things work, like stairs and roofs. Hey, no problem, Dragon Lady Myth. That's the nice thing. You can just enjoy the game at your own leisure, at your own pace. And you don't have to use techniques that you're not comfortable with just yet. But using the new block picker, you've probably already seen this. This kind of like a pipette, the eyedropper tool. You can see how things are constructed. So you can actually take inspiration from other builds. It's a pretty recent addition, so I think this was added only in 3.8 or 3.7 maybe. But this is pretty cool. Like you can see all of the blocks and how they are placed. And it interacts with the goggles. So with the goggles you can see where blocks have been placed. Which makes it kind of easier to see decals and stickers. Ah, this is a new statue by Angelio. Looks pretty good. And up here, yeah, some floating islands. And also a kind of... I'm not sure what this is. Like a watchtower. All along the watchtower. Teleport on top of Angelio's floating islands. I wanna do it. Welcome to the top of Angelio's floating islands. Well, thanks Angelio. I enjoy it too. This is a little bit Eclipsy inspired. I have the pipette. There you go. I have the pipette. Stanley says, I will never forgive him. I am very angry right now. I have a bone to pick with Rob. Hey. Huh? Seriously, do we have these doors in red? Did nobody ever use these doors in red? Are they available in the shop? Seriously? Boarded red wooden door. Do we have this block in the game? What? Seriously? Did you all know that we have this door in the color red? I didn't know this. Firefly discovers blocks you put in the game. Live on stream? Yeah, I discover lots of things live on stream. I didn't know we had this red door in there. I was like, huh, how do you... Welcome to Angeldust. Yeah. I have been... and you jump off. Yeah, well, let's do this. Woo! Boom. And we're still playing in the cartoon style, as you can see. Right, OB, where to next? Also, this tour is taking way too much time, but hey, what can you do? I'm enjoying it. I hope you all are enjoying it as well. The surprise is still coming, so please stay tuned. Oh, you took your time looking at old things. Yeah. Alright, so welcome to this square. I was just here, the Waravira way. Waravira way. So Angelio tried to make Neferspi. Work in progress. Sorry, Obi, it's not that good. Okay. It's supposed to be a surprise for me. Okay, so Angelio is not here, so we can still at least act as a surprise later on. Yeah, there are some nice ideas in here, but you can definitely see that some of the architecture is inspired by Neferspi. It's the same colors, it's the same style. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. I mean, imitation is the greatest form of flattery, they say. And now to the B section. 2 builds. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm truly flattered by this. My sarcasm meter is disabled at the moment, but I'm taking this as a true statement. First week part 2 confirmed. Angelio says, I'm back. Hey Angelio, we totally didn't see your surprise, so we're going on to the second quadrant of the city. And Kitten is asking for building permissions for section B, so if you can give it to Kitten, that would be nice. Gotta give it to her. Infamous made this tower, the watchtower. Infamous watchtower. Oh, this thing is already giving me vertigo. I don't want to go up. I already don't want to go higher than this. This reminds me of a watchtower that's kind of nearby for me. And ever since I was a small firefly, I've been tormented by its existence. This is where the forest ranger sits, and he watches out over the thing. Yeah, I am intimately familiar with this design of watchtowers. I hate them with a passion, but Infamous, great work. And our last stop is jumping off. Boom, don't do this in real life. Yeah, this looks like a watchtower and it acts as a watchtower. And I watch the tower. Acabei de passar no canal do Firefly, tava todo mundo lá. Yeah, the entire world is watching me on Twitch right now. Firefly, why don't you consider donating some money to the game development so you can get a dragon? Good idea. Good idea, Colts. Let me guess, this is an Angelio building. Oh, no, it's Colts. Colts, take it on. Take it up from here, buddy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta go fast. No, it looks like the church. It looks like Crimson's church. Parts are still streaming in, so you can actually see it on my live stream on my screen.
If you're looking for a sharpshooter,
It's inspired by Space's Green, okay? So it's white, black, and green. 'Cause it's white, black, and green. It's the funniest thing you've seen. Angeldust, Angeldust, this is you. Anyone remember the theme song? I remember the theme song. Colts Walker is just out of range, so I hope they aren't typing a long message because it will get lost. Or are they not talking at all? I see Colts' bunny. Okay, OB is at the center of A. No, but Colts, this is yours? Colts, this is yours? This is huge. We've got the best buildings. The hugest buildings that you've ever seen. Obi was flattered. I paid Angelio to build it for me, transferring funds now. Okay, GG. Now I still don't know if it was Angelio or if it was Colts. Also, Colts, I like your outfits. They match thematically. The colors match greatly. So let's go to Obi's location for the end of the stream. Let's see, Obi. I was looking for the 2000 something, but it was not there. Kitten wants perms in B. JC14, hi JC14. So, my wife taught me how to dress. Well, give Lisa some applause. Also, we need to explore the idea of doing a build battle next stream. Okay. The thing is, I want to turn this into a wonder, this A part, kind of, because there's some amazing things to see here. A build battle to... yeah, okay, so maybe we can do a build battle next stream, or we can at least go with there to build for an hour or so, like we did on the first time that we visited. I think Streaming City A definitely turned out great. It's a little bit complicated to get all of these things to mesh together, but so far I think that it's an entirely successful project. So I hope that the Quadrant B will be as beautiful as this one day. Some people are just experimenting with new ideas and new styles, but just take a look around. There's all kinds of ideas and colors and things here. Some are new, some are old ideas being copied. But for just like an experimental thing, it's turned out a great success. Yeah, there's this thing which is not my intellectual property, but it really stands out over there. But Angelio with this Japanese style, I think this roof is pretty cool. The map for it also looks pretty cool, so Angelio GG there. Also with the interior of the dojo thing, this thing, the interior of that is amazing. So all great stuff, all great stuff. And just take a look around. The Quadrant B is over there, so it will be a huge city once we finish the 16 by 16 entire portion. Okay, when I'm back on the live, I saw Mini Nefrespi. It's not finished yet. Indeed, join my place. The wall don't have detail yet, but building a lot of... I've taken a break, so maybe won't be building for a while. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Some messages. It is green. Now it does. We relogged and she sees grey. Yeah, I also see grey. So, you can still have building permissions, but it can appear as grey. I'm not entirely sure why this is. It's probably got something to do with the friends in your telecharger. If you have a lot of friends, and if the streaming city is not in your telecharger, then it might show up as grey. That's my problem, at least. Streaming city has many things that blend well, and neighbors connected and work together. Yeah, that's something that we need to encourage. And whoever has also stuff to finish, I'd say wait for Loki, Hum, and I to finish your stuff. Okay, make it a wonder, leave perms for us. Yeah, making it a wonder won't change the permissions. So if you're already taken the permissions down to a manageable level, we definitely want to make this a wonder, so even more players will get in touch with this city. Can we play Photon Ball? No, not today. We won't play Photon Ball today. So, yeah, no Photon Ball today. Photon Ball today. In fact, I'll end the stream in game now. The surprise is coming on the live stream. Yeah, I'm a bit low battery today. I need someone to love. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Anyway, everyone needs to recover from the carnival. No end stream until the quest animal has been found. I can help you with that. Just spawn from my photon things charge. So thanks for the tour, Obi. Hugs. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. I'll be off to the surprise now. So we've got Ecplixie, which is shaping up to be a nice new future wonder. We've got the Streaming City A, and I think we can even expand it later on to the entire Streaming City. Once B is completed, we'll just include B inside of the wonder as well, and we'll just call it Streaming City. And it'll be a cool thing. Yeah, this is. It's now time for the surprise. So, okay, see ya next week. See you next week on Saturday, I think. See ya on stream. Now, have a nice weekend for now. So let's say bye and thank you for playing. Let's exit out of the game, go to the desktop view. Alright, so lovely stuff. Lovely buildings. Great work, everyone. Now the surprise is this hot picture that Angelio has made, or Ruan has made. I want you to quest. No, this is not the surprise. No, the surprise is different. We did not come across a single quest animal today during the stream hunt. What's up with that? Yeah, it apparently spawns in just a few areas. So ask Hum. Hum has got a list, a kind of hunting database. He knows where every creature will spawn, and that kind of makes it easier to hunt. But I think the brown moa, today's quest creature, is just hard to find because it only spawns in a few areas, and you need to get at the exact level, otherwise it won't spawn, or you'll get a lot of it's hard. Anyway, so we looked at a lot of cool stuff. So in the past few weeks we had like this picture, the city progress. The city progress which is Dragon Lady Myth's house in the streaming city, which is very, very cool. Of course, just going back 2 weeks, I think, or maybe 3 weeks. I think 2 weeks, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's already 3 weeks, but I think 2 weeks. We started with this, so this was the start of the streaming city. It was not a lot, and I think so far we've proven that it's turning out to be a huge success, and players are just playing together really well, building together, and I think. Neighbors working together to fill in the details between their houses is just an amazing thing to see. People just picking up this cooperative role and just finishing and detailing the city up to the brim with nice things. That's great. So if you've got some neighbors and your lands are not connected that well, get in touch with them. So Stanley, maybe shoot off a message to Rob and say like, hey Rob, let's work together on this. So this was the 15th of... Yeah, so this is actually 2 weeks ago. Dragon Lady's house looks great. It's good to have it in front like that for the picture. It's a good choice. Yeah, you can move the camera, so I can put any house in front of the camera. But I thought the purples and the yellows worked really well. Also, having the streaming city being on the striped road works best. Yeah, that's also entirely cool. So thanks Space for having that foresight. So, but in all, it's a great project. It's a great initiative. Now, the thing that I've been talking about for a few weeks now, and is that of course I would like to get more players to play the game, and I think the camera moves. Yeah, the camera moves. Yeah, we've got some camera moves, man. If you go in the cinematic mode, you can actually move the camera. So I want to get some more players playing the game, and I think that the most important thing here is the presentation. So kind of like the way that we present Angeldust. I'm entirely happy with the current trailer that we have, but I think it can be better. There's the current trailer doesn't really show. Like lots of cool things. There's been very cool buildings that have been built in the meantime with new building techniques that are not in the trailer, and also the like the wide shot of Nefersby, Obi's wonder, which was one of the like very big, very detailed wonders that we had at the time. That shot is in the trailer at the 30 or 40 second mark, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of new viewers, new customers, or new players might not even make it that far into the movie because they see all this kind of stuff with the dudes running around and just walking through a forest, walking through a swamp, walking through a rainforest, walking through a tundra, and I'm entirely happy with the trailer, but I think we can do better. So here we go. Firefly, I know that one thing that might cause a lot of new players, the way play together works. Yeah, but we first need to get the players in the game. I think the problem exists between people seeing the game for the first time on the store, for instance Steam or on the app stores, seeing the game for the first time and deciding to purchase it. That's, in my opinion, where the problem lies. So it's not something, the game itself, that's why I haven't been rolling out many updates, because if players were complaining about the game or just saying like, I don't get the game or I don't understand it or the game likes this, the game likes that, I haven't been getting that kind of feedback. So I'm pretty sure that the game content, as you all of course you're all long-time players and you like the game and you already enjoy it. But I think the game content is at a good spot right now. It facilitates playing together, building together. Even though play together is not perfect, it does something. We've got the quests. So I think those things and the game itself and the technology and the performance on all platforms is perfectly acceptable. The problem is with people deciding to look at the game and then deciding not to buy it. So it could be two things. It could be like the presentation, for instance, the way we frame the game, or maybe the way everything is worded and screenshots and trailers. It could also be the price. I mean, a lot of players have already said like the price is too high, and I'm not entirely convinced. There are competing titles to this that are 3 or 4 times as expensive as Angeldust, and people are still buying those en masse. It's just like popularity will make players pay a little bit more for a different game probably, but I don't think that €6 or $7 is too expensive for the game, really. So anyway, I'm sorry. Is he talking about news? My connection got choppy. New player will find other player press that. Use Metagaming. Those interact with new players. Do hear things that you won't gather from the website feedback. New players need quicker access to action. Well, bye Firefly. Nice stream. Tails, see you later. Price is not too high. It's very low compared to other Steam titles. Yeah, that's what I think. But so far, okay. So new player feedback. It's as far as I'm concerned, like people don't come on the live stream and say like, hey, this needs to be added now, or this is why I don't like it. As far as I know, lots of people see the game and then decide not to buy it, and I think that ratio is way off. I think we can do better there. So there we go. What's your surprise, comment, disappoint me? So yeah, of course the surprise is no surprise. So that's kind of the disappointment. But as you can imagine, I'm working on a new trailer, and I'm actually not sure where to take it, really, because I think a lot of people that I showed the game to on the internet and in real life, they kind of like the building possibilities and the buildings that are in the game, but some of them dislike the visual style. So the 3D characters are not to their liking, and some people have problems with the 2D visual style. So I thought like, okay, maybe I need to make a movie focusing on the building aspect of the game, which is probably the thing that you can do an infinite amount of in the game, unless the entire game world is claimed, but that won't happen anytime soon. So I think that building is probably the thing that people will be doing the most of in the game. So I want to show that off a really bit, a real like step better than what we're doing right now. We've got 17 wonders or so, or 16, because Pax Anima is divided into 2 parts, and there's some very cool stuff coming up. And I haven't been able to shoot footage everywhere just yet, but I did shoot some footage up until Angeldust wonder. So I've got all of the initial 1 to 15, I think, or 1 to 16 wonders. 15, 16, kind of depending on how you count, maybe 14. So that's the problem, Angelio. Yours is not in there, but it will be, so don't worry about it. Coldswalker says, I see the new player goes and wonders about level 1 and gets bored, not realizing how the model works, where they have to move inland and they're looking for other players and find none. I don't plan to add to the trailer. Play together is being used more for farming coins than for people to get together and hunt. Ever since 3D came out, I've been talking about the low poly 3D model visual style. I think it would fit the game really well. I wanted to surprise you with a new trailer, but I didn't. Trailer, yeah. I think it is the scattered look of the tiling. Can you elaborate this? I think the scattered look of the tiling. Also, if you're going to make player invest time in something that you don't own, you need some strong incentives when you can host a server. Tell it about me what you don't own. Make model appear things. Yeah, so I thought like, okay, without spending another 2 years redoing the 3D models, maybe we can focus on a different area in the trailer. So there you go. But let's take a look at what I came up so far. So here we go. This is the surprise. Oh, and it opens up in a different application each time. So this is that's my part of the surprise. I think it should be full screen for you now. I will be quiet for a moment, and you can just tell me like we'll go through this scene by scene, and you can just give me some feedback on what you like and what you don't like. And Ron says, I already like it. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I'm not sure if everyone will be included, and I'm not sure about the format just yet. I was thinking about doing a wonder showcase, in where we just take a look, a movie in which we take a look at all of the wonders in a few shots. But for a proper trailer, that won't work. So I will probably be cutting things left and right. But there's also room for some very short clips, and we'll talk about that in a few moments as well. Okay, so here we go. It's about 1 minute. So we'll probably watch it 2 or 3 times and let me know. Probably headphone warning. The sound might get a little bit loud. I'm not sure what the volume is at, but I want you to get the full taste of the thing. And Wacky the Bobcat says hi. Hi, Wacky the Bobcat. You're right in time for the surprise. So we're going to take a look at a movie that I made. And it already took a lot of time to get this together. So let's take a look. Here we go. So as you can see, the titling is a little bit amateurish. I will probably use After Effects or some other 3D compositing program to do this a little bit better. But hey, it's a start, right? It's a start. So there we go. A few comments. This will be good. So far it looks awesome. Angle is sexy. Paxama looking dashing. I love how much this game evolved. Flying is incredible. Very good angles. Very cool. Nice. Khalid Mamai says very cool. Nice. Right, so this was the all it needs is a hunter hitting level 1000. The trailer shows a lot of cool builds, but you are not showing the gameplay, group hunting action. That's true, Colts, but that's the part that we're going to be talking about. And Alex says, I love the angles you used in Paxanima. Do it again, do it again. I will play it 10 times, just like the old trailer. So this time pay another close look. And Colts is right on the money. I like the parts where you can see some building being created. Yeah, those are the time lapses. So that's a new feature that I've been working on the past few months, Dragon Lady Myth. So I can do a playback of the history of a wonder. It only works for wonders at the moment, so that's why I want to turn some parts of the world into a wonder, so I can actually make a movie like this. And you can see it being built, and it's just accelerated very much, so it plays back at a ridiculous speed, but you can see the buildings just rise from the ground, which is pretty cool. So we'll take another look and just, again, now you know what to expect. So take a look at things that you like or dislike. So yeah, play 10 times. I will move out of the frame a little bit more, like this. Or I can even hide the camera, I think. Let me take a look. Yeah, so my Firefly banner stays up. So you won't get the image without the banner, because I don't want people to rip this trailer just yet. But here we go, another time. So, yes, I am still here, but I will be hidden for a moment. Here we go. Yeah, so I got Obi's remark, which is actually about this frame that you see right here. I'll put myself back on the screen. Ending on the clouds is a little bit iffy. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe like putting the screen background, the one that you see in the menu screens as well. So maybe putting the yellow background in here as well, and maybe replacing it with the logo background with the green globe, or maybe just fading out to a blue color. This is entirely under debate at the moment, and as you can see, the working of the titling itself, the movement isn't that. Like it tries to, it's just a linear move, and the sky doesn't really linearly fade in. So this is all like the start and the ending is all under construction. It's all work in progress. But it's pretty cool. Like starting with Paxanima, like Alex Makarov's build right here, just moving in. I like this view. Just like you're entering the village. I don't like immediately switching to one of your buildings, Alex. So this is not what I wanted, but this was the best footage that I could put right here. I had some other places of things that I wanted to show here, but they didn't really work that well. So at least it's a transition from this intro shot to starting with some building stuff. But it's like everything will change. I've cut this trailer, the music, it's all everything is going to change. But this is at least a start. This is kind of like the angles and the work that I'm doing at the moment. And let's see, that's much better. Can you change to cartoon to 3D in game? Yes, Wacky, you can indeed. It's in the options menu. Visual style is it's called. Yes, Wacky, I think it's already perfect. Just needs minor ones building on later. The angle is amazing at the start. Yeah, for now, clap. Okay. Yeah, I'm not looking for your. I hope to be that lucky to have my village be a wonder. Yeah, but that's why I want to make the streaming city a wonder as well, so we can feature some buildings from there as well. Things that are lacking from here are interior shots. I think with the new decal blocks there, you can do some great detailing, and I think showing that the game has evolved to include interior details would be a good thing. So you do see some of the details on the outside, of course. For instance, let's see here in... I'm not sure, it's a little bit dark in Paxanima, but you can see the water lilies over here. You can see a shield hanging here. You can see the wheels on the barrels or on the wooden poles here. So you can see shots, and that's the cool thing. I mean, all of the new building techniques are actually showcased in the trailer now. Photon blocks, kind of, and the lava blocks here in the photon dome. I would also love to have some photons interacting, some kind of machinery to show off. But it's not that visually pleasing, so I'm not entirely sure where to take that. But yeah, there's cool stuff all around. That's pretty cool. But there's also things that I still want to add to this. Start on the ground and on the ground with you in the center of the frame. That sounds like an idea. Mr. and Star are another wonder, and you included them, so non-wonders are... Hey, ho. I have my wild card for this scenario. Take a look at the bottom of the frame, buddy. This is actually part of the striped road. And now you might say the striped road wonder in the game doesn't really include this part. But hey, it's there. It's the striped road. It's a wonder. The streaming city being a wonder is good for those people that can build cool things, but don't have time to make a large-scale wonder build on their own. True. You should show off an interior shot of Mistel and Nearest Tower. Super detailed. You can't really tell it's a group project on trailer, so they wouldn't know. Very good idea. Do it, buddy. Do it. Okay, so parts are there shots that someone intensely dislikes, and it's not about like competition. I will lower the volume a little bit. Let me know. Can you hear the music kind of? And still hear my voice? So let me know if there are shots that you intensely dislike and why. Just be on the lookout for shots that you think like, hey, this doesn't belong or this is not good. The trailer is not a competition for the Wonder Builders. It is supposed to promote the game and attract new players. Right on the money. I will probably make a Wonder Showcase. I've got a lot of footage that I won't put in a trailer, but that I will include in a Wonder Showcase. So there's definitely a movie coming where I'm bundling all of the wonders in a movie. Don't worry about it, that's coming. The trailer is about showing the game in its best light and attracting new players. And that's why there will also be some footage, and that's why I agree with Goldswalker. There needs to be footage about... I think the problem is the tiling of the textures. Okay? And what is the problem with the tiling of the textures? If that is the $1 million question, Tinspin, on Twitch, we can solve this. What is the problem with tiling of the textures? Right? I don't like the first Nefersby shot. Okay, so that's the basin. The repetition is too obvious. Okay. Yeah, then it's a problem. It jumps to the face. Okay. Then we need a style which kind of hides the repetition a little bit better. We can do that. We can do that. So this shot, yeah, I included this because I wanted to give a heads up that Nefersby was coming. I mean, you've got this shot, then you get the tree, and then the music opens up, and then you get this big shot. One problem, so here we have the same problem, but looking at it from someone who's never played the game before, the trailer and says some really cool stuff was built, doesn't explain the game, hunting, action, squad. Yeah, so that's why I want to include that as well. I will probably use the release, the Steam release footage, where we have like dozens of players hunting in groups, and it looks good, and it's the latest version of the game. So I will probably use cinematic mode from that footage, which is about 3 hours long, I think, 3 or 4 hours long, and take shots from there. We had some pretty cool movement through the woods and through the mountains, and we had some battles, so that's pretty cool. I will probably add some of those shots as well. Remove nothing, exclude your mug. Just before enough. There, what's that? What, this thing? This tree. This is in the City of Heroes. This is in the Spaces Greener Robotics city. The rope light tower shot would be improved if you moved a few blocks to the right, so it wouldn't be in the center. It isn't in the center. It's to the left. I've also got the shot in reverse, so moving up. I think I've got the shot in reverse, so moving up from the tower towards the city. Nefersby has 3 shots. You've got 3 shots. I really like the decal blocks, and I would ask for more, but I think making cool stuff out of the ones that are available really challenged me, and that makes the game different. Yeah, Loki, so previously we didn't even have the decal blocks, and people were still doing fine. What's just before the last Nefersby? Let's see. This is it called Valesi, Ruan? So if you say that this is Nefersby, let's see. Yeah, that's the last Nefersby shot. So this is Valesi, Ruan's big castle with the houses, and it's got the village in the woods here. It's got the airships here on the right. So this is Valesi, Ruan's build. What's the fountain thing? This thing. This one. This is in Rob 12's Kingdoms. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, which kingdom this is. But I like the color of the vegetation. It reminded me of Jurassic Park with the rainforest in the back. Sorry. And I think this works really well. The purple with the bluish greens. You don't really get this color palette anywhere else. And some of the vegetation in front. I think this looks very Jurassic Parkish. Walking on the world is very chill and relaxing. I love this on the game. It's fun exploring. I have a scene in the trailer that shows an actual player placing blocks and buildings, so it's understood that these structures are not just static parts of the game landscape. Yeah, we used to have that. So Obi sent me a replay, and in the current trailer you can see him placing blocks on top of Nefersby. Hey, see you later, Colt. Thanks for being here. See you later, Angelio. Everyone is going away. Well, sounds like it's time for me to go away as well. 2 hours. But I've got a lot of footage that you don't see here. So this is in total 1 minute of footage, and I think I shot about an hour or so. It's about 200 gigabytes of footage that I have, and this is of course just a few shots randomly collected. And Obi's 2 minutes behind. Oh, your connection went bad when you left the game. Well, get back in the game then. But anyway, this is what I'm working on. A new trailer or a new showcase to kind of entice players to say to show them like, hey, this is what you can do in the game, and it's pretty cool. Of course, you don't see any of the gameplay in here, which is a problem, but yeah, I'm kind of like marketing-wise or promotional-wise, I'm in a bit of a bind. Do I like promote the 2D visual style, the cartoon visual style, or the 3D visual style? And that's kind of hard, because on the Google Play Store we only have the 2D visual style or the cartoon visual style by Spaces Green or Robotic. And on Steam, people were not expecting the cartoon visual style, and I made the 3D visual style specifically to appeal to Steam gamers, but then they didn't like the style as much, kind of. So it's pretty hard. And the video with you on the ground. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Crunchy. When do you think you will release the new trailer? No idea. And Obi says, I recognize the horse. Yeah, the horse is Rob's thing indeed. But anyway, this is the current state of things. So this was kind of the surprise. I hope you enjoy some of the shots of the buildings that you made. I hope you enjoy the music and kind of the vibe that this has. It's a little bit epic and a little bit orchestral. I tried my best to come up with new shots, but some of these buildings I already figured out the best angles for. So the Violet Castle is kind of the same shot that you see in the current trailer. Neferspi is a completely different angle though. And one thing that I want to do, what I want to try out is like front-loading all of these impressive shots, which now start at the crescendo of the music. Front-loading all of these shots to right at the start of the intro. So you start off with this, and then just bam, just immediately show a new player the things that you can build. For instance, the City of Heroes, this shot is pretty amazing. The Neferspi shot is amazing. Some of these longer impressive shots, so people immediately are hooked and know like I need to continue watching. So that's what I want to try. And then another thing that I want to try, I'll turn up the volume a little bit here to 30 here. So one other thing that is like shorter cuts and showing more things that kind of move into each or that progress into each other. So from here on out, like do like bam, 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 like do shorter shots and just that like transition into each other, and that way you can really give an epic feel of like, okay, you're not just looking at all of the cool things in this game. There's just plenty of things. There's so many things that we don't even have time in the trailer to show them all. He should include some of the new wonders, like Ruan's new one, Count Worth, Streaming City, perhaps Eclipsy. Yeah, that's why I was pushing for adding them to the wonder list. So that's the reason. Also, I didn't have enough time to do all of the current wonders. So Count Worth Devilia is not in here, and Dragon Throat Valley is not in here because I didn't have time to do the shots. And this shot, I really like this shot of the Arktisk Vorodka, this one. But this is the shot where I noticed that the snow isn't perfectly smooth. So I recorded this at 4K resolution. So you're looking at 1080p now, horribly compressed, right straight out of Premiere Pro. So this uses the main concept codec, which is rubbish compared to FFmpeg or H264, X264. But at least I can show you a work in progress version. But take a look at the snow. I'm not sure if the stream really conveys this, but the snow is not smooth. It jitters like 5 times per second or so. It jitters a little bit. It just hangs in the air, and then it sometimes even goes back into the air. And I was shooting this. I was recording this footage. And I was like, I need to patch the code. I need to make an update to the game to fix this, and it's fixed now. And I need to retake this shot. I need to redo the shot, and then it will be perfect. The Eclipsy Forest would be interesting. Yes, it would be interesting. Yeah, Ruan, I really want to add your new wonder as well. So yeah, this is my best bet in increasing. Also trying to get some exposure for the trailer itself would be cool, because I think we now have some very epic shots and some very cool cool angles and things to show off. Like all of this work that players have been doing in the game is now finally coming to life, and we can show it to the rest of the world. So I hope that the trailer itself will be able to get some steam or some traction as well, just showing off what amazing things that players have been building here, showing off the community and showing off the activity in the game. So that's kind of like my main bet, updating the promotional materials, especially on Steam. And I wanted to get some feedback from you all as well. So I have asked some people to take a look at this as well, not many, but I've already dropped a lot of scenes and a lot of shots and a lot of wonders. For instance, we have Solomon's Castle is in here. You've probably seen it in the wide shot like this. Where is it? This is Solomon's Castle, this one. It's in here just for a moment, this side shot. But there's a few wonders that I just couldn't get decent. Like they are too old compared to the current style that is in the game. Like they are too old, they are too blocky, they are too repetitive, they are not diverse enough in the colors and in the blocks used. So I really want to focus on some of the newer work. This one borders on being usable or not. I think it's a little bit too blocky in the clock tower here. I think the clock tower could be a little bit more refined, which is not a problem, everyone. This will definitely remain a wonder in the game, so don't worry about any of that. But it's like among the other buildings in this trailer, this one is definitely a little bit aged compared to the others. Well, you have my permission as far as Plexi goes. The only thing I want is the border. That's cool. Right, read my comment and do what I say. Record a close-up of dedicated players, include them and yourself. Yeah. But anyway, so this more about this is coming soon. Maybe I will dedicate next week on getting the update out, so to make sure that you also have silky smooth snow. Colts, Stan, Kitten, I'm not sure if any of you are listening, but send me an email about the controls that you want on the numpad, and I will be able to add them in the update. And if all goes well, I will also fix the more than 100% progress in the telecharger. I really like the Space Battle Dome shot. Yeah, this was a surprise. It was an accident, actually. This turned out to be great, and at this exact moment in the music, you have these high trumpets like and it kind of symbolizes the stars, and you actually are forced to look up to the stars here. This is an amazing shot. You would kind of guess, or your first instinct is to get the outside of the dome, but the inside works really well. And one moment, I need to sneeze a bit. Right, we're back in action. A far away shot would be cool too. Yeah, there's all kinds of ideas. But anyway, this is coming soon. And again, the music, this music is now cut to 1 minute, kind of, give or take. But I've got versions of this music that are 2 minutes long. I always massage this to the length that I feel comfortable with. I had a version that I wanted to show about 1 minute 20 or so. And then I cut out some portions of the music to drop some of the lesser shots. So I really want to focus on making a top quality trailer here with all of the new improvements and all of the new wonders and things that you can find in the game. So far, I'm pretty happy with the result. It takes a lot of time to get this right, but it's entirely cool. I think I'm really happy with the result so far. So it's only going to get better from here on out. You might actually see a version of this pop up on Steam pretty soon, so maybe not including all of the wonders, but I really want to start testing out what this does with the initial reaction that people have to the game. Also, I don't really like this shot. It's not about the airship, but I think it's just it's not epic enough or something. It's just a single element here, kind of the same with the tree over here. It's just a single element in the screen. I'm not sure about it. Maybe I will replace that as well. One more time. Yeah, we're back. So yeah, there's all kinds of cool ideas that we for shots in the trailer. Shooting them is a whole different cake, or however you say this in English. Shooting them is a whole different thing to do, actually. But anyway, yeah, right. This quick ground shots with people will do the trick every time. A crunch every time. So this was a stream for today. I really need to stop streaming maybe some Crimson stuff. Yes, that's why I wanted to show the interior of the Crimson Church by Colts Walker, and that one Crimson, that red temple underneath the streaming city. Those, yeah, I need to sneeze again. One moment. Yeah, this is getting worse by the minute. I really need to stop streaming. So, sorry. This was a very fun stream. I love this game. Wacky, the Bobcat. Tell everyone you know. That's great. Yeah. Rip in peace, Firefly. This was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed the surprise. I'm loving the feedback. I hope you feel better soon. Well, thank you very much, Dragon Lady Myth. I hope you enjoyed the surprise. There will be some new surprises coming soon. So, like I said, I really want to spice up this trailer. But maybe I will be focusing on the 3.9 update this week, so that we can check out some of that new panel block interaction thing that Obi suggested. I think it would be a good thing for the game to have that block or that mechanic in there, so you can build even more cool and beautiful stuff. The trailer is definitely something that I want to get done on a short-term basis as well, because I think it will make a big impact on how players perceive the game. Right now we show the... let me open up the website for a moment. Right now you have some shots that are just not like... Let's take a look. I mean, this is cool and all. This, you see people walking, but it doesn't tell you anything. And here they go into the world, which is all well and dandy, all fine and dandy. But give me a building anytime. I mean, here is a wolf in the landscape. Yeah, it's a nice shot, but if you've got only 3 or 4 seconds to convince a player that they need to keep on watching, these are not the shots that you're going to win them over with. One thing that I did here is move between the 3D and the cartoon visual style, so you will see them crossfade. I mean, this is all cool, and I mean, you can color your dude, well, congratulations, but you already kind of see that on the other shots, and this is just, and like, bam! 38 seconds. So at the 38 second mark, you get your first taste of a cool building that someone is building. And Colts, you're not here, but you can at least see Obi building here in the top right corner of the screen. So, like this. 38 seconds, you've been waiting for about 40 seconds, and then you can see some cool stuff. And recently I've been showing this trailer to people I know and people that I just meet, and I said like, hey, I made this computer game and can you take a look at the trailer? And they say sure. And when this shot comes, they're like, wow. And I'm like, why did you just say wow? Yeah, well, it's a very cool city and it's a very cool shot, and you can see all of this crazy detail in here. It's in 4K. I mean, if you want to, I'm not sure if I can select it here. Yeah, you can go to 4K resolution here. It's 60 frames per second. It's entirely fluid, so the footage is great. But it takes 40 seconds to get here, and I want to move this moment earlier, so that people get this wow reaction a lot earlier, and they say like, okay, let's continue watching, because if there's more cool stuff coming, I'm watching this. Okay, so you get Neferspi, and then you get this weird shot, which is a time-lapse, and I mean, it is a time-lapse, but we can do a little bit more impressive time-lapses right now. And demolishing buildings, yeah, that's possible, but, well, this shot is nice. I mean, this is kind of like what we have in the new trailer, or what I shot for the new trailer, with a little bit more light. The caves, I've got this shot, kind of like this shot lined up as well. But in all, it doesn't really show the building potential. Here you get another section of buildings, which is pretty cool. I mean, this is Escorel's build, which is cool, but it's blocky and it's gray. This is Monique's The Garden, which is nice, but it's not like a finished construction, or it's not like a aesthetically, it's a box, kind of. Then you get the Violet Castle, which is cool, and then this shot, which doesn't really tell you anything. This is a cool shot. Then we move on to fighting, but maybe you want to see this earlier as well. So, oh yeah, I can find a mammoth, and I can fight a worm, and then we got to the South Park village, which is also pretty cool, but I like the next shot. I like this this castle entrance. It's pretty cool. G's castle, it's grey. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of room for improvement. I mean, Alex's house is always lovely to look at. This shot doesn't tell you anything. This is a bad shot, I think. And then the worm fight, it's too dark. You can't really see the worm. The bunnies are cool. The pet is cool. This shot is pretty nice, and the ending is pretty good. I'm really happy with what I did, but I think it can be much better. And if I take a look at the screenshots and maybe some of the marketing copy, so writing some new text left and right, I think we can definitely improve the first impression that Angeldust will make on new players. So, get well, thank you, get well, get well, get well. Be sexy and live long, thank you. Firefly, you win the sexiest sick streamer award. Well, thank you very much. Maybe a streaming city replay timelapse with actual players moving and building would be cool from the first stream. Gonna go, Angelio, see you later. Oh, are you going to have nightmares because of me? I hope I'm not like looking too sick. Well, see you later, Angelio. Well, I'll run it one more time. Take a look at it. Open with photos because Windows Media Player is not what I want. I'll put up the volume. So take one more look at it. I will move the camera out of view. Boop. Boop. All right. Take one more look. Hey, I'm still here, Bob. Plant the camera more often. I'm not sure what plant the camera means. Do you mean like put it on the ground statically? That doesn't really work. It's a video. You need to have motion in here. That's something I learned from Spaces Green and Robotic. They are like, if you make video, you need motion because otherwise you could just use a photograph or an image. Okay, so no, we're not planting the camera. Why not just make the trailer with only the 3D characters? Time lapse of a huge monument to start. Yeah, so that's those are my thoughts exactly at Tinspin. Front loading the impressive shots so people have a reason to watch, and if I have no more impressive shots, boom, we'll just end the trailer. Maybe it's just a 30-second trailer, but that's better than just boring people to death and them never getting to the good parts. So the trailer does not communicate the things that are built by players. At the moment it doesn't, I think, and not what you can achieve in the game. So there's beautiful things that you can build even with just a handful of blocks nowadays. And the current trailer doesn't really show that potential. So I think there's room to grow there. Have we had 10 replays for Alex yet? No, I think we're at 5. So we're at half Alex at the moment. But anyway, that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. And thanks for the feedback, everyone. Maybe next week or maybe in 2 weeks I will have an updated version. And we can take another look. Maybe with some footage of the live stream gameplay, the game replays in there as well. I'm actually watching the trailer, or what I've been showing on my screen to the right, and I think that shot of Noversby with the new atmospheric lighting in there, it looks great. Because that's it. I can't reuse any of the old shots and any of the old footage because the light mechanics or the light aesthetics have changed. And the new version looks so much better that I don't really want to go back to the old presentation where the colors are just flat and there's no depth in the game world. Like the new version is so much better that I really need to reshoot all of these things, and it also makes me reconsider all of the camera angles and movement. And so far I'm liking the shots that I took. There's also a few hey Alex, we just ran the trailer 9 or 10 times, so that's pretty cool. So there's lots of improvement, and I think we've already seen a few shots that are pretty cool. I've got a bunch more, but I also cut a lot of those because they are either duplicates or too similar to other shots. And or they don't work that well. Alex says, as usual, Alex, want to see it one more time? I can run it one more time, and then we'll exit the stream. So turn the trailer into a PowerPoint. Also, what I did is I added the same scene transitions as in the previous trailer, so with the wipe effect kind of. It's a little bit slow on some transitions because I didn't have a longer shot. But I'm also considering dropping the transitions because it makes it way more impactful just hearing this drum and then just having a bam, a hard screen transition. Where it also works really well. Alex says, no thank you, I'm out. Okay, see you later, Alex, as usual. Alex is gone. So he's like, thanks for the fish. And I'm gone. Have a nice weekend. So this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I really think I need to stop streaming at the moment. Because I feel a little bit I feel a little bit weaker now. So this was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much everyone for being here. Next week we either might have version 3.9, we either might have a new trailer, or we might have none of those two. Depends on how I feel and what I can do. But those are the things that are coming up next. So a new trailer, maybe new screenshots, maybe new copy, marketing copy, left and right, and a new update with some things. I need to rewatch this end part. I've missed a lot because of my connection issues. I will run it one more time at the end of the stream, and then that will be the end. So thanks for watching, thanks for playing. This was the stream for today. I will try to stream again on Saturday next week. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have anything on my calendar for Saturday. I will be gone on Sunday, I think. So Saturday, mark it in your calendar. We'll see each other again. Until then, yeah, one more time. Yeah, you know it's time to say goodbye when you can't even talk for about 1 minute. So this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see each other again next week on Saturday. Yeah, I tried my best, Obi. You're welcome. I tried my best, even while sick, to stream. I'm going to do the peace out, but I'll fire up the trailer first. The photos thingamajig. And then I will remove myself from the frame, and we'll see each other again next week. So have a nice weekend. See you later. Peace out. And bye, kind of. But let's watch the trailer together, and then we'll be done for today. Here we go. I will remove my face one more time. Right, that's it. Have a nice weekend. See you later. Peace out.